Hey everyone, Dreamsword here. Today I'm joined by a bunch of douchebags. Introduce yourself.
You're an asshole.
Why would I introduce myself after you talking to me like that?
Stan here is an expert at making friends.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes. I agree. He is the best at it.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Stan, what's the definition of a friend?
Well, I'd have to
Not DS.
I'd have to sing a song to get that point across. But
Someone
anyhow,
who lets him eat all their food.
yes, that too.
That's the fire that burns down the whole town.
Indeed.
Ours for shut the fuck up, Stan.
Anyway, today's boss fight is Aurora. There she is.
Oh, this useless chick.
Yeah.
Butterflies on her face?
On her
Yeah.
hair. Yeah.
Okay, see.
Are they live butterflies?
Kanono, dear, don't think for a second.
You know, fun fact, Kanono's posing, but she's not gonna help you.
Oh yeah, she makes this big point about joining you for this mission, but she doesn't join your party.
Oh my god, she's getting ready to fight. She's getting ready to fight.
No, she's.
Yeah, I know.
Then she just falls over.
Wait, Mormo's the one who's gonna fight.
Like, seriously, the dialogue whenever you have someone following you around pisses me off, because, like, right there she was like, I'm not gonna let you do anything. Stan, go get him. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, maybe if you weren't wearing such tight pants.
Indeed.
Well,
And then
the tight pants are the only way to keep Kanono away from him. So this is a good thing, actually.
And then there's Mormo, who's always like, I'm helping, and I'm like, you're really not. You're
Speaking of Mormo, it attracts him, so it's kind of a trade-off.
You know, it wouldn't have been hard to have Mormo be worth anything. Just have him be like the frickin' cat from Lunar, and it would have been great.
No, have him be the one who uses items on you.
That too. Like, even that would just be something, you know?
Yeah, I mean, you could just have him be a little, like, AI follower that, you know, doesn't have, like, health or anything, doesn't really do anything too spectacular, but you can assign him to use items on you at certain moments. Or
Yeah.
maybe cast, like, small damaging spells that serve mostly as, like, a get-out-of-jail card, but have on cooldown. Or, you know, you could just not exist, and I'd be happy with that, too.
Non-existence is always good. Always appreciated.
Or hell, they could have made him like Mew in Abyss, and he just has the Sorcerer's Ring and does fire and stuff.
Or just,
You know what?
Why is he flying with his tail?
Because he's not Tails.
Because he has butterfly wings located on his butt. That's how he flies.
But,
You know, I had an idea.
I see what you did there. That was a terrible joke, but I appreciate it anyway.
Exactly.
Indeed.
You know what they could have done?
What?
Complete silent protagonist, but everybody thinks you're some sort of smarmy douche because you never talk to them.
You're actually like a mime. Just nobody.
What? Too good to talk to me? Yes, Yuri, I am way too good to talk to you. Get on my face.
But I can't hear you!
What?
What are you saying? Do you speak English? This is a Japanese game. Oh, no.
You speak my English?
You know, I just realized that water over there is unusually deep. Do you think we could actually dive down into it and it would go somewhere?
No, you can't even climb those little platforms in the area. What makes you think you could go swimming?
I don't know, just a thought. I mean, it would be nice, you know.
It's too blue to touch.
Be nice and refreshing. Maybe I could dunk Mormo's head underneath and keep him there for a while.
No, that's probably Mormo juice.
I
Ugh.
don't even want to know what Mormo juice is.
Or even
No, you don't.
Or even worse, no juice.
That's gross and, like, not acceptable.
Well, the wording
This-
works a bit more for her, I guess.
Ugh.
Ew.
I guess it depends on the viscosity, and that's as much as I'm going to say about that.
Ew.
The more you know.
And I just noticed we completely skipped over Aurora's backstory. Well,
Because
Yeah,
who cares?
Exactly. I mean, the only thing I noticed about her is she can't see, her outfit is stupid, her accent is stupid, and the space between her breasts is, like, really, really uncomfortably large.
And her backstory is just as bad.
her backstory's okay, admittedly.
Like,
But
it looks like her boobs come out of her underarms.
Oh,
That's just... You research her.
anyhow, as for this fight, it's more mildly annoying than difficult. Because the Mandragores go down in like one combo, so they're nothing. But she herself, she wouldn't be really much of a threat if she didn't have this gimmick where she likes to teleport somehow.
Gotta love bosses that are just terrible, like, so easy to kill, but you can never hit them, so you're just kind of like,
Basically.
this is fun.
And Essentially.
Let's be fair. If they're not Wittershin in this game, they're not that important.
But I will admit, I do like her fighting style. Like,
Spin with butterflies.
yeah, like it's creative, it's cool, and I do like the theme that is playing right now to her boss fight.
Oh yeah.
Oh, the theme's good.
I like the water in the back,
It's a
though.
Tails game. Is it?
Actually, I like the stone walls. Those look nice.
I like those 2D bushes. They're very sharp.
2D.
They're very Mario 64.
Oh, wow. She just annihilated you.
Yeah, Demon Lance. She's got good magic. She likes to spam Demon Lance and Shadow Edge.
Butterflies.
Demon's Lance, which apparently turned into a Mystic Art.
Speaking of which, what's interesting is that her Shadow Edge has a completely different graphic than the one you can learn in-game.
Really?
Yeah, hers actually looks like a gigantic demon sword. Yours just kind of looks like a spike.
Yours just looks like you're not trying.
Basically.
Maybe it's because you're not.
Point.
Yes, use Resurrection on the guy already alive. Why not?
Yes!
He was probably casting Resurrection before you decided to use a life bottle.
Here's the thing. Now he's double alive, so he works twice as good.
I don't think that's how it
Technically,
works.
that's true, because Resurrection still heals even if the person's alive, so...
Yeah.
Yeah. This is a good.
Like right there, giant demon sword. But yeah, like I said,
Okay.
it's an entertaining enough fight.
Yeah.
I always like Tails games when they use a healing move. They're always like, "Are you okay?" or "Hang in there." I'm like, "Just dying, no big deal."
Or in the case of Kratos and Symphonia, take this, as if he's trying to kill you.
Take this.
Hey, I'll have you know if I were trying to give you an item, I'd be beating you in the back of the head with it.
Just throw it.
damage?
Hail the potion.
Stop.
You have a weak skull!
It makes you wonder, do you eat the gels, or do you apply them to the wound?
You apply them to that sick burn.
You actually eat them. They actually show that in the Fantasia movie. You eat them.
Yeah, but it's like... I had a cut on my arm. Hold on, let me just eat this freaking, like, applesauce right now, and oh man, it's all better!
You use them to throw them at Aurora so you can track her when she teleports.
And she leaves a trail along the ground.
Sorry to tell you, this is not Dark Souls. You cannot stick her with that.
Oh no, I was more making a she's limping, she's weak reference.
Yeah, I know. But I'm gonna make another reference.
I do. Dark Souls is one of my favorite games ever.
Yeah. You know, one game that sort of did the, fighting the big boss's helper thing really well. Phantasy Star Portable, I think 2. Maybe 1 did too. No, it was 1 and 2.
Yeah, one did it well. I've yet to finish 2 though.
Yeah.
I really need to.
Yeah, because that chick in 1, you don't mess with her.
But yeah, that was Aurora.
Well, that was
That was anticlimactic.
I was gonna
That
say
was
that.
unthreatening.
Yeah, I was gonna say those things, but I don't think it really.
Just push her in the water and let the guy proceed her.
Just bury yourself. Come on, just do it. I mean, you're already like halfway in the ground anyway. I mean, look at that clipping.
I don't know why that's a thing. The thing is, the clipping is like, it shouldn't be as annoying as it is to me.
Yeah,
I'm
but
surprised.
She was a load-bearing boss. Run!
But we can still come back to this area.
Yep.
Gilgalem has finally made a move
Because
on
it
the
wasn't
poetry
throughout the
himself.
entire
He's
game.
going to start the
No, it
mana
wasn't.
Put your horn
harvest.
mouth, no.
What?
Indeed.
What can
Nothing. We
do?
need to give up.
sounds
and
like
try.
What do you
sounds
do?
like she has a
Nothing.
cold.
More of like, what are we gonna make Stan do?
Exactly.
I'll do it. I'll stop the flow
I'll
of mana
stop
from
the flow of
tree
mana
at its
from the
root.
root that I can do it.
I
You know,
can do
Konono,
it.
if you could do that, why didn't you do that in the first place?
She's not useful.
Why didn't you help me? If you're this all-powerful being, I don't know.
Wittershin is evil, blah, blah, blah.
Obvious choice here. Later.
She was busy blowing her nose. Clearly.
It didn't really work.
Wait, you're running in the opposite direction of the tree roots. Where the hell are you going?
She's leaving you to do it.
God dang it.
Let's talk to Rain and figure out a
You could do that, right? No, not really. Okay, bye, see ya.
I hate
The end.
every fiber of my being. That's going to be interpreted as I love you too.
Unfortunately. Considering that's how the choices in this game are
You
most
can
of the
either
time.
be her best friend or her lover.
It's your choice.
Or her double best friend.
Quote unquote.
You get to have weird, useless kimono babies.
Anyway, that's the end of this episode.
Wait, descenders can't procreate?
Anyway.
and that's how it ends.
Yep.
No, really, they can't.
One question though, it's like, if you have youth